downshifted and it went into first, but I didn't want it to go to first, so I put it in second, and when it went to second, it like jumped into second.
So
After that, it was okay then.
Joey nuts. All right, boys, so we're about to go to the land of the free and the home of the brave, Harbor Freight, because we have got to work on this thing. So the S2K. Done figured out what we need and what we don't need. So I have been welding every single hole and grinding every single hole, and I found out real quick that flap discs don't last that long. They're boogers, but they're strong boogers, and they're not going to be visible. There's a few areas where you don't get full penetration through, and they won't fill all the way, so we're going to go ahead and weld those again. And if they don't want to weld again, we will just go ahead and do a tiny bit of filler. Trying to avoid filler because it would suck to go and like a year later this thing be cracked up. So my idea is I want to delete this. I'm going to like make a nice panel for this, nice panel for that, here and here. I read that pulling the dash off is actually pretty easy on these cars, so I'm probably gonna pull the dash. If I can get this last one out, I can fully tuck the bay. Everything will be tucked. This is my last obstacle. My idea is instead of doing right here, I come out under here and then go back in through areas like this, like through here, extend the harness. I got a lot of wires and stuff. But once that's done, this thing is gonna be clean and the motor gonna go in, and the supercharger gonna go in. So yeah, let's go buy some shit. Leave in the shop, go and get the shit. Atlanta's new whip. This thing is sick. It makes me a little jealous and want to get me a newer car too. You know, you can replace this with like a CarPlay unit.
Yeah, I kind of want to.
Yeah.
They make a wireless phone charger for this.
Yeah. That's actually pretty cheap.
And they replaced this vent with like gauges and shit.
Yeah, you can put a go fast bits there, but yeah. I mean, I don't think you're gonna be boogieing that hard, huh?
Well, no, but I don't have a boost gauge anywhere. I'd like one.
Yeah, it'll all go here.
Okay.
But yeah, this bitch is nice. Just need a little carbon fiber wrap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the wood doesn't look bad.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't look as bad as most wood grain does.
That's a nice color.
Because the price of real carbon trim is like retarded. Like, why would you pay $1,000 to save 3 ounces on this car? Whoa, motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
You should wall mount the outside TV.
Dude, look, it's the super bidet.
The super bidet.
I like to think I spend enough money here not to get kicked out, but I doubt it. Okay. We need stuff for grinding. Yes. Yeah. Yo. Yankee no brim. But one thing I've been looking at, this just came out. This is really cool. It sucks they won't unlock them here because they say look inside. Oh, wow.
No, soft close.
This is supposed to be like their top brand though.
Oh, I can't pay $1,000 for a toolbox and not have soft.
I don't think it's. I think it's like 3. Yeah, $2,700. No, so $1,799 plus 700. Yeah, 18 plus 7. That's $2,500. With no soft close. It just stays locked. Oh. So we bought 6 flap discs, angle grinder. Oh yeah, I don't really do the whole look at myself kind of thing. 6 flap discs, an angle grinder, and some wire wheels, a spot welder, cutting tool. What else do we get?
Got me some bits.
And we got some gloves. So gloves, angle grinder, spot weld thing, wire wheels, bunch of flap discs. That's pretty much it.
Got me a little e-torques and torques.
Yeah, this dude, oh, I'm driving the boat. But yeah, so he got him some e-torques and torques. You gotta order your oil filter tool too.
Oh yeah, yours won't work?
Oh no. So now we got the sheet metal. We had, let me see if I can do this again. We had the 18 gauge sheet metal, not 18 gauge, it was 32 gauge, super thin, 1/32 of an inch. And I was thinking to myself that it just wouldn't be enforced enough if I welded that into the chassis, especially because we're probably gonna drill in it and tap it. So we wound up swapping it out. It was only a little more expensive, but we got one big sheet of 16 gauge and then 2 little sheets of 22 gauge, which should be perfect for doing the shaving stuff. Now we're going to, oh, good dog. Now we're going to Lashley's, which is our little paint shop, to go get some weld-through primer and talk to them about possible like high temp clears. Talk to them about, I heard that using fiberglass like filler rather than using a body filler is a lot stronger in bays, because you know the body filler can crack. But yeah, I can't tell. Let me see. So if I were to have it on my head, it wouldn't be bad, I guess. Alrighty guys, I am throwing y'all on my noggin. Me and Landon, I don't know if y'all can see him because I can't see what the hell's going on with my camera. But we about to get to grinding on this thing. So this is the S2000 covered in holes that we filled. But maybe you can see my hands now, yeah.
Maybe.
But yeah, the S2000 getting it fixed up. About to grind away a lot of this stuff. Let me throw my goggles on. I'll throw you guys on time lapse. I've ground away a lot of this. Got a lot of, hold on, I think my lens is dirty. That's better. But I've ground away a lot of the stuff. A lot of the details have been attended to. There's a few areas that, like, I forgot to do this one. I just got to keep going back and checking them because some of these still need a little work. But it looks ugly right now, but once I get some coats over, it's gonna be good. So there's a few areas I'm going to make delete panels, like for these little holes here. I'm just gonna get like a washer and close that. I'm gonna get a little plate here. But for now, I'm about to start flattening out a lot of these bins that were here from just previous owners, I guess. I already flattened out this, but it's making progress. So I'm gonna get to rolling on it, and I'll show you guys how I make these panels. All right, guys, here I've got plates. I just got some nice sheet metal, just plain Jane steel, no galvanized, no stainless. There isn't really a whole lot of aluminum as far as structure goes, of course, because an older car, they don't do that yet. Well, they haven't really started doing that much because steel's just the way to go. So I got a plate of steel. I'm gonna cut it down, and I'm probably gonna do a duplicate here. That way I can continue to, you know, keep going with it. So when you do this, make sure you guys are wearing eye protection because going blind is not cool. Make sure you get your gloves because you could do it without gloves. It just hurts a little bit, a little tingly. And what I like to do is pop it over here and go ahead with it. So another thing, a flat disc does not cut angles. It only cuts straight. So whenever you're doing, like, say, a progressive angle, you want to pop in and pop in. This is not supposed to bend. This is just to cut off wheel. It cuts. That's that. One piece down, and you can see that it didn't cut perfect. It tried to move on me a little bit. So let's go ahead and duplicate this if we can. You know, I think what I'm gonna do is just kind of square it up to the sides and then draw my line. That way things are as straight as they possibly can be. Because you make a cut and adjust your cut off a crooked cut, it's only going to get more and more crooked. So, here's my marker. Make sure we're good. Edges don't lie, unless they do. So
way, just repeat.
Obviously not perfect, but 2 nice cuts. And I'll go show you guys where it's going to go up on the car. So as you can see right here, this little area right here has this dip. I don't like that. So what I want to do is I want to merge these two. I think it'd be a really creative idea to merge them in such a way. Oh, I did cut a little shallow. Sure enough, huh? Good thing. I still have enough material. It's gonna be a lot of welding though. That's what's gonna really suck. So, I don't even need to clean these up. Just take this, get it in your positions, lay the weld, same thing on the other side. Lay the weld. It seems like it just gets wider. But I got 2 pieces, so I can make use of whatever I've got. In these narrow areas, I can always stagger them ever so slightly and do a double overlap for some extra thickness in the middle. This really stiffens it up because we have the reinforcement on either side. And if I weld these 2 together, it's going to stiffen in these areas. However, if I were to double it up in the middle, it might not be a bad idea. And it doesn't look like it has a significant height gain because it's only 22 gauge. So, yeah, this looks like it's gonna work out pretty good. Oh, we got a car meet we're going to tonight. My brother's out here. Let me see if you can even see him. But Coben's about to wash his E90 up, and I'm gonna do some work on the E92 once this is all done.
Hey guys, this is Landon. Anyways, it's my first time welding really. I mean, I've done it, practice on pipes and straight metal, but I've never joined 2 things really. So, we're making a slammed golf or shopping cart. Yeah, the welds are pretty ass, but they are holding pretty good. So, that's all that matters. But yeah, we just relaxing, hanging out, doing a little boogering. So yeah. Yeah, it's not the best, but I think it'll hold. That's all that matters. Laid a fatty there.